What is going on, guys? Today is something special, and not in a good way. It's a big hit for booksellers, and let me put it this way. When I started on Amazon, you could send in any book and you would not be charged a long-term storage fee. It's like anything you want and you're good to go. So that was awesome. And then shortly after, they said, there are some books that we're going to start saying, all right, you're going to get a storage fee if you send this in because it's not fast selling enough. So then it was marginal, and everybody kind of knew where it was headed from there. Unfortunately, they officially announced it, and anything now is able to get a long-term storage fee, which does suck. It's not as bad as it could be because the average fees are still pretty minimal. But the thing is, it's going to make people even get better books. And that means you're going to be buying less books. And I don't want to say you're going to be making less money, but you're going to have to change up something if you want to make the same rate as you already do now. Because this is just another fee on top of all the fees there already are. Now again, Amazon is an awesome platform, and what other platform can you go to a book sale, any thrift store, scan books, and buy them for cheap and sell them for a good price online? So I'm not necessarily complaining about this, and everyone kind of foresaw this for the future, but the problem is it's just another fee, and the fees on Amazon are really starting to add up. Now, I love Amazon FBA. I really don't complain about their fees because I actually think they're pretty understandable, and I totally see where Amazon is coming from because too many people have just sent in crap over the years, and it's just sitting there stagnant. And that's one of the reasons that Amazon from time to time now has said, all right, from this date to this date, you get a free shipment back any items you want or destroy items that you want. And that feature has been really nice. I've definitely utilized it myself, and know other people that have liked that, the campaign or whatever you want to call that time period when they do. They've done it a few times now, nothing crazy. I want to say about 3 times or so, but it's been useful for sure. But yeah, I mean, this email, you can read it right here. It's on your screen, and man, this is, it's not a game changer, but it's just one of those things where you got to be aware of those fees, and a lot of things now that you might have picked up, you might want to rethink, do you really want to pick this up? Basically, it just goes to show you that the long tail books are going to be, they're not going to be phased out, but you definitely have to make a more conscious decision. Am I willing to get more fees on top of the fees that are already there? And some people might want to take like a crapshoot. Some people might want to send it in, and maybe if it sells within 6 months to a year, good. If not, then destroy it. But on average, it's going to be like 30 cents a book for an average size book or so. So it's tough. I mean, you just have to build that into your buying decision, and there's only so many things that factor in, but it's like, geez, we saw it coming, yet no one wanted it to happen this soon. And fortunately, it's not going to happen until next year, but next year is going to be right around the corner, and February 15th is the official date. Now, they are having one of these free recall or destroy again, which I'm sure tons of people are going to utilize. Hopefully it's going to clear some of their warehouses a little bit because I know they're really full. But I'm optimistic. I mean, most companies won't revert back on something like this but maybe if their warehouses become significantly less full, maybe they'll go back to the practice where only some books will get long-term storage fees. That would be cool, but again, that's pretty iffy. It's like once a company makes a move like this, they usually don't revert back. So this is just gonna, I don't know, this might push a lot of people to kind of head to eBay a little bit more again. Will we see a huge increase? I don't think it will be overwhelming, but I think it will definitely hurt some of the mega sellers, which, I mean, I'm kind of for that. I don't know if that sounds bad, but maybe it'll help the small sellers. Well, only time will really tell, but I know some of those mega sellers have been sending in terrible books. I mean, they're on like every listing now. I don't know if they've changed their algorithms recently, but hopefully something will happen in the future that, you know, will be a good thing from this. I'm optimistic, but then again, I'm realistic too, and I think this is a bad thing for the sellers, but it is good for Amazon. And Amazon, of course, only cares about themselves and the buyers. The sellers, well, the third-party sellers, they really don't care that much, especially if you're not a mega seller. Now, for someone like you or me, if you're just, you know, an average Amazon seller. Now, let's say maybe 100,000 a year and less. I mean, you're just some average Joe Blow selling on Amazon as far as Amazon really thinks. So it's just something to think about. It's something to kind of, you have to put this in your mind and really see, all right, where is Amazon headed? I mean, we can only guess, but as far as I'm concerned, I think the fees are just going to get higher like they always do. You know, all the time you get the email, oh, the fees are going to increase for size. Fees are going to increase for weight and whatnot. So, but that's pretty much it, guys. Now, at any time during this video, you can actually just hit pause and see what this whole email consists of. Most people got this email. I'm sure everyone got this email or should have if you're an Amazon seller, but a lot of people might have skipped over it, and it's really easy, especially with the amount of emails that people get these days. But yeah, this is kind of a game changer, not so much, but it's one of those things that can hit some people really hard. I mean, some of these fees that people are gonna get now, it's gonna be thousands over a year for sure. If not over 10 grand for some people that have lots of inventory there. So, something to be on the lookout for, guys. Well, hope you like this vid. Different vid. Hopefully I'm gonna come with more that are similar if you like it. But if you can, appreciate it if you give a thumbs up. I didn't want to spend too much time on this, but I did want to let people know that this is coming, and it's a little bit scary if you ask me.